Right, gather round everyone because we need to have a chinwag about something rather important. Big changes are coming for British citizenship applicants in 2025. Now, if you're planning to apply, you need to know these new rules, because missing just one requirement could be as welcome as a soggy biscuit at a picnic. You could be left waiting longer than a delayed train at Paddington Station. Or worse, your application could be rejected outright. Media group, person explaining something to a child, simple infographic explaining complex information, friendly presenter talking to the camera. Hey everyone, welcome back to Stay With Me, and I'll break everything down in simple terms, even simpler than explaining the offside rule to a toddler. Hey everyone, welcome back to Visa Expert's Aim. I'm here to guide you through this bureaucratic maze. If immigration, visas and citizenship were a night out, this channel would be your designated driver, making sure you get home safe and sound, and most importantly, informed. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Now, you might be thinking, Graham, what's all this about residency requirements? Well, imagine this. You're at a fabulous party, and just when the fun is about to start, the bouncer tells you it's time to go. Not very fun, is it? Until now, you could apply for British citizenship after 5 years of residence, or a swift 3 years if you were lucky enough to be married to a British citizen. But starting in 2025, new rules might just extend this period. Think of it as the government asking you to stay at the party a little longer before handing you a party hat and a slice of cake. Some sources whisper that it could increase to 6 or even 7 years for certain applicants. I know, it's enough to make you want to reach for the biscuits again, but don't despair just yet. The exact details are still under wraps, shrouded in more secrecy than the recipe for those delicious chocolate digestive biscuits. But rest assured, we'll keep our ears to the ground and let you know the minute we hear anything. In the meantime, if you're nearing the end of your current residency period, you might want to consider getting that application in sooner rather than later. It's always better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to something as important as citizenship. Alright, let's talk about good character. Now, when I hear those words, I think of someone who remembers to put the milk back in the fridge and never steals the last biscuit. But for the Home Office, it's a tad more complicated than that. The Home Office, bless their cotton socks, is tightening its good character rules. We're not just talking about major offences here, oh no. Even minor offences like forgetting to pay a parking ticket or accidentally letting your TV licence expire could raise a red flag. And don't even get me started on unpaid taxes or visa overstays. It's enough to make you want to double-check you paid for that parking ticket from 2017. Look, I understand that everyone makes mistakes. We've all had those moments where we've gone a bit rogue with the parking rules. But in the eyes of the Home Office, even a minor blip on your record could be enough to put your citizenship dreams on hold. So if you've had any legal issues, even something you might consider small potatoes, it's best to seek expert guidance before applying. Consider it an investment in your future, like buying a good umbrella in this unpredictable British weather. Now, let's talk about the Life in the UK test. It's a bit like a pub quiz after a few pints. You think you know the answers, but then they throw in a question about the history of cricket or the origins of Worcestershire sauce, and suddenly you're not so sure. If you thought the current test was a challenge, brace yourself, because rumour has it the 2025 update might introduce tougher English language standards and a revised test format. It's enough to make you want to brush up on your Shakespeare and practice your royal wave. The Home Office wants to make absolutely sure that applicants truly understand British culture, history and laws. So we're talking knowing your beef eaters from your bobby and your scones from your crumpets. Now, I'm all for embracing the quirks of British life, but I understand that this test can be a bit daunting. It's like trying to explain the appeal of Marmite to someone who's never tried it. A bit tricky. But don't worry, there are plenty of resources available to help you prepare. Consider it an excuse to immerse yourself in all things British, from binge-watching classic sitcoms to indulging in a cream tea or two. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, money. We all know that applying for citizenship isn't exactly like popping to the corner shop for a loaf of bread. It involves paperwork, processes, and yes, those dreaded fees. The UK government has been increasing immigration fees steadily, and sadly it seems that citizenship applications are not immune to these increases. Experts predict that costs could rise again in 2025. It's enough to make you want to hold onto your wallets a little tighter. And as if that weren't enough, longer processing times could mean waiting several months for a decision. It's like waiting for a bus in the pouring rain. You just have to be patient and hope for the best. Now, I know this isn't exactly music to your ears, but it's important to be prepared. Start saving early, factor in those potential fee increases, and try to be patient with the processing times. Think of it like this: you're investing in your future, and sometimes good things come to those who wait. So there you have it. The new British citizenship rules might seem a bit daunting, but don't let them dampen your spirits. Remember, with the right preparation, you can still achieve your dream of becoming a British citizen. So what can you do to stay ahead of these changes? Apply before 2025 if eligible. Don't wait. Keep a clean record. Pay all taxes and avoid legal issues. Improve your English. Prepare for a stricter test. Stay updated. Subscribe to my channel for the latest immigration news. These changes are big, but with the right preparation, you can still achieve your dream of British citizenship. What do you think about these stricter rules? Drop a comment below and let's discuss.